Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, we met up with Goats, who's supposed to help us get through the passageway thing so we can get to the capital area and whatnot. I forget all the names of these places, but anyways, he's going to help us get through, and he got his pass stolen by a kid, which this here is the kid, by the way. And so we went to talk to a friend he has here, and she told us that basically there is a string of pickpockets going around stealing the merchant pass things to get us through. And that basically it's been a group of kids, and so we found the kid, and he told us who he was working for and everything, and that basically it's this horrible group called the Castones that's been making kids do their bidding, steal stuff from other merchants and everything around here in order for them to pay the kids. So the kids, and basically the kids are doing it because otherwise they would die and starve to death and everything. And so Theo here attacked us, thinking that we were actually the ones forcing kids to do this, but he didn't realize that we were already helping his sister, who is Goats' friend. And yeah, kind of complicated, but yeah, it's pretty interesting little thing going on. So that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, remember to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Also, I did want to check. How is this? I keep forgetting to check this thing. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Okay, how we doing? Hey, Bucklad. Busy market in town situated on the northeastern coast of Dalmekia, where the Strait of Otha drains slowly into the gaping crater of... I don't know if I can pronounce that. Is it Dzemex or is it Zemeckis? Because I think the D might be silent, but I'm not sure. Anyways, Zemeckis Falls, how do you say that? Also known as the Thousand Tables, its street throng with merchants from across the realm, each loudly hawking their wares to keen-eyed customers intent on finding a bargain. The gate at the gate at the rear of the town leads directly onto the Crystal Road and therefore out of the Republic, as such is heavily guarded against unauthorized entry or exit. Okay, Eloise, owner of the Crimson Caravans, a highly esteemed porterage firm in Bucklad. Eloise is a kind. Wow. Where am I getting these words? Eloise has a knack for business and a head for figures, which she used to build her business from the ground up into the success it is today. Why am I getting tongue-tied already? Theodore, porter and guard from the Crimson Caravans, the porterage firm that he runs with his beloved sister Eloise. And Guts, we already know. Apprentice Karen and ally of the Hideaway. He is the proud bearer of a trader's pass that allows him to travel freely across the realm, something that is indispensable in completing the errands that Karen sets him. His latest task to journey to the Crystalline Dominion in the company of Clive and Jill, using the pass to cross the heavily guarded fortified border. Yep. And the Isles of Ark. Cluster of tiny islands upon which the Crystalline Dominion stands. They are largely man-made, having been built on top of existing ruins, and are arranged with an administrative hub at the center surrounded by the citizens' dwellings, and beyond those, the slums in which various refugees make their homes. The glistening spire at the island center is home to the Dominion's Mother Crystal. Well, that was a mouthful. Okay, there we go. Now we're all caught up on the lore. So, Theo, what do you want to do?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Bucklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
I gotta say, I like Theo's plan. It's straightforward and simple. Find him, take him out. I'm all for that. Okay. So they always come into town, which means they're probably not far from town, right?
Daddy.
Oh, I don't want to hear that line again. That line is really sad. Very good delivery, though, in the voice actor's part, I gotta say. Okay, we could ride our chocobo now, but it doesn't look like it's that far over that way, so there's no point getting on the chocobo just to get off the chocobo again. Do. Is that them? Yeah, that's them.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should.
Oh, like that's my problem? Destroy them all. Oh, that's so satisfying.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
I was about to say, there's no way those guys were like the head honchos. They were way too weak. some more guys. They gonna spot us again? Is he gonna point his finger too? Oh no, that guy didn't point his finger that time. Just drew his weapon.
We got company!
I didn't have to do a full charge punch for that one.
More foot soldiers.
Oh, that's just so satisfying.
Fewer now.
Theo's probably just like, am I even needed here? Like, he's not even... He goes in with his sword and I just go flaming around, destroying everything. I mean, if this is the base camp, they're really not that far from the town, honestly. Ooh, that's a big guy.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
This is gonna be very satisfying.
It's that guard from Falkland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Get rid of the little guys.
Nice try.
Uh-huh. Should go down here real soon. There we go. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance. I'll go ahead and potion up just... Yeah, it's a good thing I did. I didn't dodge there in time. Nice. That was easy. Still satisfying though. Thank you, a bunch of items, awesome.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Okay, now we can ride our Chocobo back, because this is... Okay. Oh, I forgot that that's a camera. I was hitting L3, not R3.
Come on.
Here we go, back to town. Well, not really town. Well, I guess it's kind of like a town. It's kind of like a trade town. It's more like a refugee camp, I guess, in a sense. I mean, technically, not in a sense, but it technically is. But you know what I mean. Okay. I really wish there was some Chocobo music. That is one thing I say I'll miss, is that I always like the little chocobo songs that we play in the past games whenever you would ride your chocobo. Whee! Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, I'll grab that item. I was already heading towards it. Oh, come on, seriously, I can't jump over that. Come on. Thank you. Wow, that was really not worth it. Okay. So, I mean, it's like the items you can pick up, but they really don't feel like it's worth it to pick them up. They're not, like, bad, but it's just like, you don't use crafting that much.
Back to the stables, girl.
I mean, yeah, we've used it to craft some new weapons, and we needed a lot of some materials and whatnot, but one, you could just buy the materials you need most of the time, except the rarer stuff. So, it's just, I don't know. Just feels kind of useless. Right over here. I guess I could have just fast traveled back, honestly, but it wasn't that big a deal. Took the scenic route.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
That was pretty funny. I like those two. I'm really glad that they're on our side and everything. Okay, got the Trader's Pass back. Breath of Lightning. Reduce thunderstorm cooldown by 2.7 and a meteorite. Okay, so now we can head out, right?
Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the
Oh,
Dominion.
nope, there's a side quest. Is that the only one? No, there's a... Oh, wow, there's a lot of side quests. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups.
Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel and impressive physique.
I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Okay, so there's our first quest we got. Okay, where was the other two quests that are around here? There's one right in front of us, but let's go get the one that's back up in here. Okay, so what do you need? So obviously that guy's gonna need us to protect him from stuff.
Now I just need to see about getting the word. I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course. Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Okay, that one also sounds like a very, very easy job. Okay, let's just go and pick up the last side quest, and then we'll go around and do everything. I mean, I guess we could do it while we're on our way. Yeah, we'll just do it while we're on our way. We'll just stop by this guy real quick. Just so we don't have to do too much backtracking.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay, so there's one down on that quest. The other side quest we were supposed to grab is right down over here, right? I think. Yeah, it's just right here. And then we gotta go back into the market area back there to talk to the other two guys. Then we'll head out of town last.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, And despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
And we'll prioritize this one, because it's going to be out of town again like the other one. Okay, so let's head back over there to the market areas and talk to the last two guys over there, and then we can head out of town.
Peaches and pears.
Okay. So it looks like the first one is just right at the end here. No, it's not that guy. It's on the other side, right? No, okay, it's this person right here. The butcher.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Okay, now just to speak with the guard.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Okay, and... it's that guard over there. It's like, which one? They're all over the place.
Not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done.
Okay, so now we report back, right?
Spare a cup of that wine.
Clive. That's the whole reason he did it, right? He just wanted a cup himself. Okay, so we'll turn that one in, and then we'll head out of town to do the other two. I think that's going to be our best bet.
Come on, come on!
Okay, make a right here. I was trying to get the lay of the land in this place now. Just as we're about ready to leave, right? Oh, man. Again, I wish we could sprint. I know it's not like that long of a walk, but and I complain about it every couple of episodes, but still. Lack of sprinting is a little annoying.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay. Never a true word spoken.
Well, that was a nice, sweet little quest. Okay. Not often we get to be the bearer of good news. Ha ha. Except Clive didn't get his drink of it, did he? Darn. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. And in the next one, we'll go out and do the other two quests, which are just, there's one like right at the edge of the town, and the other one is out actually on the road and everything. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!